Welcome to Vantage Aditya. People remember Stranger Things for the monsters, the upside down, and the supernatural fear. But the truth is simpler and far more unsettling. This story was never about what came from another dimension. It was about what pressure reveals in people. Because when fear becomes permanent, when certainty collapses, and when survival is no longer guaranteed, leadership stops being a title and becomes a behavior. Tonight, we walk through 5 characters, not as heroes, not as victims, but as case studies in leadership under pressure. 11. When power meets emotional control. There is a scene early in the series where 11 loses control, not because the enemy is strong, but because her emotions are. Her power surges, the room shakes, and everyone around her pays the price. This pattern repeats across seasons. Every time 11 is overwhelmed emotionally, her power destabilizes. Every time she learns to pause, ground herself, and regulate, she becomes almost unstoppable. This is not a story about strength. It is a story about containment. Leadership under pressure follows the same rule. Raw capability without emotional control creates chaos. Intelligence without regulation amplifies damage. In modern organizations, this is the brilliant leader who reacts instead of responds. The high performer whose emotional volatility exhausts the team. The decision maker whose stress leaks into every conversation. Pressure does not test talent. Pressure tests regulation. The most powerful leaders are not those who feel less. They are those who can feel deeply and still choose their response. Mike. Leadership is staying when everything falls apart. There is a recurring pattern in Stranger Things that is easy to miss. When danger escalates, when plans collapse, and when fear peaks, Mike does not disappear. He stays. He stays when others argue. He stays when outcomes are unclear. He stays when the situation offers no certainty and no reward. Mike's leadership is not dramatic. It is not commanding. It is presence. In Season 1, when everyone panics about Will, Mike refuses to let go. In later seasons, when the group fractures, he becomes the emotional center, not by authority, but by commitment. In real leadership, this is the manager who remains visible during layoffs, the founder who does not retreat during failure, the leader who absorbs anxiety instead of spreading it. People do not follow confidence in crisis. They follow consistency. Presence under pressure is leadership. Dustin. Why curiosity beats confidence in chaos. Dustin's defining scenes are rarely about bravery. They are about questions. He asks why others assume. He connects patterns others dismiss. And when something does not make sense, he says it out loud. In moments of high pressure, certainty becomes seductive. Someone always wants to sound sure. Someone always wants to simplify complexity. Dustin does the opposite. In Season 2 and Season 3, when threats evolve, Dustin's curiosity becomes the group's survival advantage. He listens. He observes. He stays flexible longer than others stay confident. In leadership, this is the difference between collapse and adaptation. The leader who says, "I already know," stops learning. The leader who says, "Something doesn't add up," saves the system. Under pressure, curiosity is not weakness. It is intelligence staying alive. Max. Avoided pain always returns under pressure. Max's most powerful scenes are not chase scenes. They are quiet moments of emotional reckoning. She carries grief, anger, and guilt, and for a long time she tries to outrun them. But pressure does not allow avoidance. When danger intensifies, what she has not processed becomes a vulnerability. And only when she stops running, when she confronts what hurts, does she regain strength. Leadership works the same way. Unresolved conflict does not disappear. Unacknowledged failure does not fade. Unspoken tension does not dissolve. It accumulates. In modern leadership, this shows up as burnout, breakdowns, and sudden collapse under stress. Leaders who avoid hard conversations early are forced into harder consequences later. Resilience is not pretending everything is fine. Resilience is facing what is uncomfortable before pressure weaponizes it. Will. Sensitivity as strategic awareness. Will is often treated as fragile, but he notices what others do not. He senses shifts before they are visible. He feels danger before it arrives. His body reacts before logic catches up. This is not weakness. This is early detection. In multiple seasons, Will becomes the warning system the group relies on, even if they do not fully understand him. His sensitivity becomes intelligence. In organizations, people like Will are often ignored. They are labeled emotional, overcautious, too intuitive. And then leaders act surprised when disruption arrives unannounced. The best leaders protect their early warning signals. They listen to those who feel change before data confirms it. Sensitivity, when respected, becomes strategic foresight. The pattern underneath it all. Stranger Things does not reward dominance. It does not glorify brute force. It repeatedly elevates emotional regulation, presence, curiosity, honesty, and awareness. These traits look ordinary in calm times. Under pressure, they become survival traits. Leadership is not revealed when conditions are favorable. It is exposed when the environment becomes hostile. That is why this story resonates so deeply. Because beneath the monsters and mystery, it reflects a truth most leaders learn too late. When the world breaks, who you are under pressure becomes who you are remembered as. Closing reflection. Stranger Things was never about defeating the upside down. It was about navigating uncertainty without losing yourself. Leadership is not about control. It is about regulation. It is not about authority. It is about presence. It is not about certainty. It is about awareness. And that is why this story stays with us. Because monsters change. Pressure does not.